your steps. Why are you backing up? Get him, Jimmy. Let's go.
That's where Jimmy is at his best, attacking the rim.
Was the number one prospect in his high school.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of NBA or Wednesdays on Saturday, a pop-up stream where we're going to do a quick game of NBA 2k26. We'll probably do another one tomorrow for MLB Thursdays for a quick hour in the morning before Cheap Pop in the classroom, but we will definitely be doing Retro Saturdays tonight, so tune in for that. So thank you for everyone tapping in. Let's get ready to go. Let's go. Hopefully win this, what will be 9th game in a row and get them back to 500 with this Warrior squad. So let's make it happen. Let's go.
Come on, MP.
Oh, you done? You done?
Let's go!
Turn up, baby!
Oh, you better shoot that. shaking, MP.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Porzingis, D'Anthony Melton out there with Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's MP in at the 4. And for Toronto, the guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible. A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. Curry against Quickly. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
There is value in traditional 5s like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Darklrd100. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kev.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And the rejection by MP. And that one's good, Ingram. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Murray finds Butler. MP with a screen on Ingram. And another 3 for Golden State.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Pass to Barnes. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Now Curry, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. MP sets the screen for Melton. And that one drops.
Light lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Barnes outside. No good from outside. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Dallas. Pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Porzingis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Now, quickly. Last game out, he had 14. Shoots over Curry, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Oh, how is it goaltending?
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
MP with a screen on quickly. To the paint. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Raptors trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A 3 from quickly. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
There it is.
And that one, they owned
This is
the
what we wanna keep
backboards.
doing.
Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's Barnes. Following the score by Golden State. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Offline with his 3.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of this.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. For 3, Ingram. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Porzingis passes to MP. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Butler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's quickly, following the basket by MP. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
A moment now to see the numbers for Porzingis. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Melton, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Ingram outside. To the inside. Pirtle kicks to quickly. And again, Toronto no up.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
MP, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Faster quickly. Back to Ingram. The alley-oop. And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pajemski with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And timeout called by Darklrd100. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
I don't think he's too happy with what's going
And the Raptors with some changes. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Then for the Warriors. Teams will make substitutions. Now, here's Barrett. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Butler. And there's Porzingis. And it's MP in at the four-man position. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 18. For the three, the Warriors pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find
Look at
confidence.
Jimmy
Always a
doing Jimmy
surefire
Butler
way to
things.
get back in the game.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped 24 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of
Jimmy.
performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times
And
they'll
one.
echo the message
And one, please.
of the head
And
coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
He's off on the first.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Here's Curry. And here's Melton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Ingram with the steal.
Oh,
In the corner, Barrett with it. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
what are you doing?
MP outside. Left side Curry. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy
built us a nice little
Gets
lead
up
there.
fast there for the Hammer.
Warriors leading by
Let's get back
13.
in there.
Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows.
Oh, there it
is
is.
good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Markel Fultz is checked in for Toronto.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to MP. Deflects the pass.
They
It's
don't know
stolen
where
by
that,
Barrett.
why that was like that.
Here's Barnes. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is
Get
lockdown
yourself.
defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shed's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Curry from 3.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Barnes outside, shoots. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
We'll take
When
it.
Porzingis has it there's not much you can do defensively.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Barnes, screen on Curry. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
MP sets the screen for Curry. To the paint, here's MP, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Ingram. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Too much for him. Had a homeboy might break one of his collarbones riding one of those.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun, too. Come on, man.
Well, you need to lower the rim to 8 feet if you want that.
And get a medic on standby too. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Raptors.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Raptors trail by 12. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Butler kicks to Melton. MP sets the screen for Melton. And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And the basket by Curry.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Ingram against Butler. Ingram passes to Quickly. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry kicks to Melton. Off target from three-point range.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Here's Ingram. A special move before the shot. Ingram's got 13.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Up again. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Quickly's got 6 here in this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Curry dishes to MP. Now Melton. He's got 6. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Totally in rhythm with his team. Barnes goes up high for that alley-oop.
Curry passes to MP. Ingram against Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Shot's good by Butler.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Barnes outside. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Butler passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Ingram against Butler. The 9-foot shot. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And at last, they get one to fall. 6 points for him.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
Here's Porzingis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Onside, Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Butler. 6 feet out. Bank shot, no good. Warriors leading by 14. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Back to Ingram. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Curry, good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Quickly against MP. Back to Quickly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Barnes outside. Ingram outside. Going inside. And here's Quickly for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry with it. 14 points for him. And the Warriors, another 3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. Ingram outside. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Melton. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's MP. And Pirtle sends it back.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
Barnes dishes to Ingram. And good that time. And that's now 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
A 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Curry with a wide open open look, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And timeout called by Darklrd100. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Green comes in for MP. Moody's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Left side, Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Moody, MP out there with Horford. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Santos in at the 3. Ingram kicks to quickly, and the Raptors miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's MP, and Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. That bucket in no time at all.
Special move from a very versatile Scotty Barnes.
Pass to Pajemski. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And here is Moody. MP outside. Knocked away. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barrett. Now Pirtle on the wing quickly. And here's Barnes for 3. Barnes with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Pajemski, quickly covering. Back to MP. Pajemski finds MP. Horford from outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Ingram buries the deep ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's quickly. The Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Here with MP after the win, and to say your presence on defense tonight would be an understatement. You were really disrupting your opponents on offense with all the shot blocks. Walk us through it.
We knew coming in we had to match their energy, but we're trying to get the message out about us too. We're not the team your offense gets right against. Keep testing us and you're gonna fail. We got it like that.
Well done tonight, MP. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
Quick break. Sorry, I was talking about the fact that we had already beaten twice, so we're gonna get this 10th win straight. So, despite the things saying we're doing too, but all right. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back and I'll hit this other game. I'm gonna be off to do KD5P over on Live 365 platform. To start the show. Alright, this is Darklrd100. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this game. Let's get on with this next one. What's up, Steph? Straight type of run we needed there. You know, we had started the season 7-16.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Nets. For the Golden State Warriors, they'll face a tough battle against a team equally hungry to improve their record. But this could be the game that sparks them into a higher echelon. Nets, Warriors, and back in a moment for the tip. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis out there with MP. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Curry in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Torrey out there with Dimon. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, BA, it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Just 3 to shoot. Porzingis misses. And here are the Nets now. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are
Stuff's
never
not letting them go in easy.
They had a
You get it,
solid
boy.
strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Dimon. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Inside. And Porzingis
There you
gets it to
go.
go on the assist from Melton.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Porter gets the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Screen by MP. And they double up MP. The steal. Pass to Claxton. Here's Minot. Here's Dimon. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Minot can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Dimon. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Here's Dimon. Here's Minot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
To the paint. Here's MP. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Dang it.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Torrey gets the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Curry. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And then Porter with the dunk.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. Down low. Just 4 to shoot.
Jimmy.
Here's Dimon. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Melton passes to MP. Off target with a jump hook.
Wow.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Traore. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Porter counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Butler against Porter. MP, the pass to Melton. Back to MP. Pass to Butler. Will it go? Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And
Okay, guys, come on.
This league
It's
we
okay that
know,
we're giving up
momentum can change in an instant.
points, but like, can we score somehow out of 2?
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And they double up MP. On the wing, Curry. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Toronto.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Here's Dimon, following the score by Golden State. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Minot. Now Claxton, defended by Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Podziemski. And here's Curry. Give him 8. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 10.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here's Traore. And here's Porter outside. Hauled in by Curry. Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, Jimmy!
Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Claxton a screen on Curry. Pass to Minot. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Warriors trail by 3. MP outside. The pull up. And
why did he pull
use
up?
the
Go
glass.
for the dunk.
On the wing, Porter. Butler covering. Claxton against Porzingis. Pass to Traore. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Warriors.
Sit me down. Understandable, coach. Wasn't exactly playing my best basketball out there. Oh, he's still on the team, huh?
Teams will make substitutions. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Butler. Back to Pajemski. Fires it. Nice jump shot. He's got 18.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
And so in the game for the Warriors, MP is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
On the wing, Curry. Williams defending. Curry passes to MP.
Curry! Put it out in front of me, bro.
Down low. Pass to Minot. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
A big difference in that one. Their
There we
ability
go.
to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Claxton with it. 8 points in his last time out. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Minot's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He tallied 21 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. And his team, they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry from deep. Minot pulls it in. Nets trail by 14. Here's Traore, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Demon, he's checked in for Williams. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Pajemski. Porter. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota.
What are you doing?
And that's out of bounds.
What are you doing?
Brooklyn will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Traore.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Moody passes to Melton. To the middle. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 14-point game. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Outside Curry. Pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Traore. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Mina. Takes the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint.
Yeah.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for Kristaps Porzingis. Nets trail by 18. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Minot. Off target with the 3.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Here's Timmons, and here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
Now here's MP. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. Over Claxton. Moody misses.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Pass to Dimon. Screen by Claxton. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
The Warriors lead by 18. Outside Curry. Offensive board. MP's shot is good. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Minot. Porter looks it over. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Minot's got 12.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's Melton. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Nets trail by 17. Down low. Here's Claxton. Chad. Assisting on the play with Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Melton outside. There's the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Nets trail by 15. We've got Michael Porter. Dimon out there with Traore. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Traore, right wing. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Butler. Butler finishes the job.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler selectively running and converting on the break.
Pass to Dimon. Claxton a screen on Melton. Here's Minot. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Minot's got 17 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
MP high post. MP getting it done inside.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Pass to Dimon. 90 seconds into the second half now. Knocked loose and stolen by Melton. And the Warriors pushing it up now. MP, the pass to Melton. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 24 points.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Takes a step back. Pass to Minot. Here's Traore. He's covered by Curry. Traore gets the bucket.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Outside Curry. And MP with a basket on the assist from Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. MP no good. Nets trail by 15. Here's Traore. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Claxton a screen on Melton. And Claxton throws it down.
That was beautiful.
That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Curry from deep three-point land. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter with it, now guarded by Butler, to the paint. Here's Traore. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Traore's got 4 points in the quarter.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
And here's Curry for 3. They get it back. MP. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's Minot. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Butler. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Butler's got 10.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Screen by Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
With the 10-footer, the kick out, Curry. Fires at the elbow, 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got 26 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And there's a pick. For three, Demon. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul. The Warriors lead by 13. And here's Butler. He's got 10. Pass to Melton. Jacks up a three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Traore. Melton covers. Claxton a screen on Curry. For three, Demon. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Melton passes to MP. Back to Melton. Over Traore. Melton misses. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Porter. Here's Demon. 5 points in the game. The three. Porter's shot is off.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty.
Control. Bang.
The tray.
Well, that short corner three is a layup for Steph Curry.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Porzingis against Claxton. Here's Traore. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Minot. Oh, MP with a block.
Getting blocks requires a blend of confidence and athleticism. Luckily for MP, he has both.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jimmy Butler.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
We look like we are on our way to a 10th straight victory. By 30, huh?
Here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Timeout called. The Nets.
Give yourselves a round of applause. There's nobody else in.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. On the floor for the Warriors. Brandon Pajemski out there with Seth Curry. Then it's MP. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Santos in at the small forward. The Nets shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Timon. Outside Porter. Chalk up 2 there. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
On the wing, Curry. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Now here's MP. Here's Santos. Screen by MP. Puts it up. And he connects with a jumper.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking
Here
up
you go,
steam
Gee.
as he goes.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. Right side, Pajemski. To the inside. Shoots. That drops. And
there
it
we
comes
go.
off an assist from Curry.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And that one's good. Dimon for three. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three by Brooklyn. And they double up MP. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Here's Dimon. Pass to Minot. The three ball. Over to the wing. Traore for three. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Horford. And here's Pajemski. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. To the paint.
There it is.
Here's Minot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Santos. And Spencer's subbed in for Curry. The Warriors shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Outside Pajemski. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era is giving fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Back to MP. Pass to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. And the Warriors miss again.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Dimon. Moody defends. Minot can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Moody. MP is doubled. Back to Moody. They swipe it.
What in the world is that?
The floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Porter's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Down low, here's Toure. Nice D from Moody. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Pajemski. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Dimon. There's the triple. The rebound by MP. No good there. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
A hard-fought win, MP. Basketball is a game of runs. Sometimes winning or losing comes down to which team makes the final run. More than once tonight, the defense, yours especially, kept them from the types of buckets that build a run or keep one going. Your thoughts?
Pow, that's what we do. All of us, everyone on this team has accepted that challenge, and it builds on itself. My teammates see me out there and blocking shots, and it just gets them going, you know, like, oh! Now they want to pass that energy along. They're tuned in, Jennifer. We pick each other up. We keep each other going.
Excellent work, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's go!
Over to you, BA.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff.
Let's
that'll wrap it
go!
up, folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
So that, let me. Still allowing more points than we score, but 10 straight. Put the differential down to 2. 7th in the West. Very well climb higher. Half game behind the Timberwolves. Heck of a run. Alright, so that'll do it for me right now. RuneScribe might be up in a little bit. Don't know what game he's playing, but you should check him out. His streams are always awesome. And then I will be back later on tonight after I jump over to our other platform, live365.com, our internet radio station, First Connections Radio Network. I'm going to be doing a show called KD5P. Hold on. RuneScribe says he'll be on in about 30. So in about 30 minutes, check him out. And yeah, y'all can catch me back at like 9:15 or so. After KD5P for Retro Saturdays. Final Fantasy 3. Also about to go check out SummerSlam. So I'll be sure to join me later on tonight and also tomorrow for Broadcast Sunday. Alright? That's it. I'm out. Peace.
Bye.